What is up, my Wiccas? This is Hadassah Monique, aka the Stone Priestess. It is now January 25th, 2021, and I'm coming right back at you with another pack reading. Let's get started. Okay, so the first card of the pack reading is in blue. It is Two Waiting to See. Now, I honestly don't know how to review this deck, but I will explain that later. So let's just do the reading. Okay, so the keywords for this card are assess, decide, impasse, and honesty. This card speaks about how important it is to see relationships as they really are, rather than how you'd like them to be. This is not always an easy or comfortable thing to do. However, in order to make correct decisions in a relationship, you must be clear about it. Are you maintaining the status quo even though the current situation may not meet your needs? Are you at an emotional impasse in a matter of the heart? At this time, you may be withdrawing emotionally from a relationship or need to make a decision regarding that relationship. This does not serve your best interest. You must open your eyes and your heart to the truth. By honestly assessing the situation, you'll know just what you need to do. Knowing the truth will make your decision easier and will lead you to more fulfilling relationships. All right, so again, that is Two Refusing to See. The second card in the pack reading is Five to Teach. Keywords: shepherd, advise, learn, wisdom, reflection, beliefs. Although the name of this card is Teach, it brings the dual energies of both teaching and learning. You have much wisdom to offer regarding affairs of the heart. This wisdom has gained through all of your joys and your sorrow. At this time, there may be an opportunity to assist someone regarding a relationship. That person may be you. When the opportunity rises, remember the shepherd, one who gently guides his sheep along the desired path. Use that same gentleness in guiding yourself or others. There may also be an opportunity to learn right now. This could take place in many ways, through conversations, observations, or even reflection. Take a moment to reflect on what you have already learned about your relationships and what you still want or need to understand. Then seek a teacher who will help you arrive at that understanding. The downside of the Teach card is when our teachers want us to blindly follow their direction. In relationships, this often leads to restrictions and disappointment. These teachers come in many forms: family, friends, society, and so on. If a relationship is not going smoothly, maybe it's time to examine the beliefs you hold about relationships. Are they truly your beliefs, or have you unintentionally accepted the beliefs of others, beliefs that no longer serve you? And then there's affirmation. In matters of the heart, I offer what I know, learn, and I don't know, and remain true to myself. And this is the card of the Hierophant as well. Again, this is the second card of the pack reading. This is Five, Teach. The last card of the pack reading is Two, the Sacral Chakra. Sacral Chakra. Key facts include color orange, sound vam, element water, glands, testicles, ovaries. Keyword I want. Known as the sacral chakra, the second chakra is located 2 fingers below your navel and relates to emotions, desires, creativity, and sexuality. To activate this chakra, visualize a glowing orange ball of energy in your belly area. See it spinning and sparkling. Feel joy as it grows larger and sends orange sparks out into the universe. By energizing the sacral chakra, you attract creativity, joy, passion, and love into your life. This exercise can be used to energize any chakra simply by visualizing the appropriate color energy. Again, this is the last of the pack reading. This is to the sacral chakra. Okay, so the card deck that I am using is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. Now, this is a very good deck, but the reason why I have not used this deck very often is because of the way that the guidebook is set up. So if you look at this, it is in black and white. And it's not easy to tell what card is what. So when you have something like this to sacral chakra, you have to like literally flip through and find out. Usually the chakra cards are the very last in the book, like towards the end of the book here. But if I use something like this, if I use this card, I don't know where I'm looking in the book because there's no guideline. I have to like flip through, like it's so annoying. But when you have something like a major, like a minor arcana, it's easy to find it because it's usually in the front of the book. Like this is a tower, obviously 16, you're going to find that at the beginning of the book. So it's kind of like a pain in the ass to like go through and flip through what cards they are if you're not familiar with the ordering that they do. But usually it's in the order that you think it would be in. Usually, you know how card decks are. They start from like minor arcana, wands, cups, swords, and pentacles. So you're going to have to rely on your memory on what order they are in. But it's still like, it's unnecessary to me. I don't like it. And it just says, you know, physical, red border, pentacles, like that. And it's not in the end of, let me see if it is. Let me see. Yeah, it's not even in the end of the book. Pentacles are supposed to be at the end of the book, but this is like, it's not even in order. So I don't like that it's jumbled like that. It should be in the order that most cards have it in, and it's not. If it's a pentacles, it needs to be more towards the back, right before the chakra cards. Instead, you have wands, which it's just like, it's just not in order. And it, instead of having the actual coloring there, it doesn't help at all. So this is a good deck. I just don't like the way that the booklet is designed. I mean, if you want the deck, go for it. I mean, this is one of those decks that I highly recommend, but it's just, unless you are familiar with the book ordering, it's kind of annoying having to flip through and sort through like what is what, because it's just not my jam. It's kind of, it doesn't make any sense to me, but it's still a good deck. All right, so I'm going to be doing a 800 follower giveaway. Once I reach 800 followers, a top follower will be receiving a custom bracelet with a pendulum, and the bracelets tend to look something like this. And they come in different colors. It's not going to look exactly like this, but this is just a general like idea of what they look like. So the winner will receive a tarot deck or a custom bracelet with a pendulum. I do free tarot and intuitive readings every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday as well, as long as I am not drained or feeling off. I do have a health condition, so everything pretty much depends on how I'm feeling. But I usually do it every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I do ask for your patience. If you have submitted a question, it is very highly unlikely that I will be answering it that very day. Just, be patient. I will get to your questions when, I am ready for them. Let's see. Oh yeah. So if you have received a reading from me or you find that these pack readings are helpful, I do really appreciate some feedback. It not only helps me, but it helps everybody as well. People who aren't familiar with my readings, and they'll get a sense of what to expect out of my readings as well. But when I get feedback, it tells me where I need to improve. I mean, I get a lot of good feedback, which is great, but I don't receive enough constructive criticism, especially from other readers. So I would like really, 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 really appreciate it if other card readers out there were to give me some tips or tell me where I need to improve if there's room for improvement. But I always believe there's room for improvement. So yeah, so I will be back with you guys. I'm scheduled for a couple of things to happen on the 27th, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing the asks, like the questions that you guys ask me. If you guys have asked me questions, I may not be able to answer them on the 27th, which is Wednesday, because I have a lot going on that day, so I might be a little bit too busy and whatnot. But I will be back on the 27th with a pack reading. I record these episodes the day before just so that it gives me some time. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you're obviously going to be getting these a lot sooner. So if you subscribe, you will get the videos the day before I usually post them. So there's that. So subscribe. I think that's it though. Yeah, so I'll be back on the 27th with another pack reading. I will be using this deck for a little bit. I think that I will be changing decks once a week just to cycle through my decks, just to give them a little bit of exposure. Of course, if you guys can give me some ideas on a deck, what decks I should check out, what are your favorite decks, what are some things that you like to do with your decks, I would love to hear some information about that as well. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Again, my name is Hadassah Monique, aka the Stone Priestess. Make sure you check out thestonepriestess.com. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.